Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to completely transform your chaotic digital workspace into a beautifully streamlined collaboration hub. And to keep things interesting, we're not just going to stare at boring corporate spreadsheets. Instead, we're running a simulation. Imagine a high-stakes time travel mission for our fictional agency, Kronos Tours HQ. We are launching Operation Jurassic, and we absolutely have to organize our time agents so they don't, accidentally get eaten by dinosaurs. So let's dive right in.
Now, we hear this all the time from beginners who just feel totally overwhelmed by the software. They're always asking, is it just a chat app? Is it just a Zoom replacement? Well, let's clear up that massive misconception right out of the gate. It is neither of those things in isolation. It is an all-in-one collaboration hub.
Here is our mission briefing agenda. We'll kick things off with the ultimate collaboration hub, move into teams and channels, master our communication and files, level up our virtual meetings, introduce your new AI Copilot, and finally, lock in 3 golden rules for survival.
All right, Section 1, the ultimate collaboration hub.
Let's start by looking under the hood to see what this platform actually is. When you click Create a Team, you aren't just making a standalone chat room. You're actually spinning up a whole back-end site in SharePoint. You're creating a group in Outlook, and you're connecting your OneDrive files. Teams is really just a window. It's the central nervous system connecting all of these incredible Microsoft tools into one single unified workspace.
And that brings us to literally the #1 mistake beginners make. Over on your navigation rail, you've got the chat icon, and right below it, the Teams icon. Chat is for private, one-on-one rapid-fire messages, like, hey, asking Agent Ashton if he remembered to pack the flares. But the Teams icon? That is for public, project-based work. Keeping your private side conversations completely separated from your main project board is absolutely crucial for staying organized. Moving right along to Section 2, Teams, Channels, and Workspaces. So, now that we know what a team actually is, let's build out our workspace for Operation Jurassic. Think of your newly created team like the main house. But a house is pretty chaotic without walls, right? Well, that's exactly what channels are for. Channels are the specific rooms within that house, perfectly tailored for focused work. Every team starts with a general room for those big, overarching announcements. But we can build specific rooms like a safety protocols channel to keep our mission totally focused.
You've also got total control over who sees what inside your house, which is amazing for security. A standard channel is open to everyone on the team, but let's say Agent Kathy handles the money, and she really doesn't want Ashton poking around the budget. You can just set up a private channel where only specifically invited members have access. You can even spin up a shared channel for secure workspaces with external guests, like maybe your outside legal counsel, without handing them the keys to your entire operation.
Next up, Section 3, Mastering Communication and Files.
Okay, with our base perfectly set up, we need to communicate without, breaking the timeline or losing our critical files. When you're coordinating in a channel, you have to follow communication protocols. The absolute golden rule here? Always use the reply button. If you start a brand new post just to answer a question, you break the conversational thread, and it makes things completely impossible to track. Keep those threads intact. Oh, and use the rich text editor to format your text for clarity. If Ashton is ignoring your urgent messages again, just @mention his name to force a notification straight to his device.
Now, what about files? Instead of trapping a vital tactical map in a private chat where it's just going to get lost forever, upload it directly into a Teams channel. Teams automatically files it away into the back-end SharePoint library. This means you and Kathy can actually co-author a liability waiver at the exact same time. And if someone accidentally deletes a crucial paragraph, no big deal. You can use version history right inside Teams to literally reverse time and prevent a total data paradox. To stop the endless micromanaging and constantly messaging your agents for status updates, we're going to integrate the Planner app directly into a tab at the top of our channel. Here you can create a pre-launch bucket in officially assigned tasks. You drop in a card that says calibrate flux capacitor or pack the dinosaur repellent, assign it to Ashton, give it a due date, and then you just watch visually as he moves that card from in progress to completed. It's a game changer.
All right, Section 4, next level virtual meetings. Because sometimes typing just doesn't cut it. We can't coordinate a massive time travel jump purely over text. We need a face-to-face pre-jump briefing. And Teams meetings have some incredible superpowers for exactly this. You can flip on live captions for real-time accessibility, but my absolute favorite feature has to be PowerPoint Live. Instead of clumsily sharing your entire screen, PowerPoint Live lets you secretly read your hidden presenter notes while your audience only sees the slides and whatever digital markups you draw on them. Need to plan your landing zone together? Just launch a digital Microsoft Whiteboard right inside the meeting to collaboratively brainstorm in real time.
Which brings us to Section 5, your AI assistant Copilot.
So what happens when things get really crazy? You're out on back-to-back missions and you totally miss an urgent briefing. Well, this is where your Microsoft 365 Copilot AI assistant swoops in. Picture this. You're writing a message in the heat of the moment. Ashton forgot the gear again, and you angrily type, "Ashton, you forgot the medkits again. Go get them now or we're leaving you behind." We've all been there, right? But let's be honest, that isn't very professional.
But wait, with a single click, you ask Copilot to rewrite your frustrated text to sound more professional. Instantly, it changes to, "Ashton, it appears the medkits were overlooked. Could you please retrieve them as soon as possible so we can proceed?" Just like that, crisis averted, and your professional reputation remains perfectly intact.
But listen, Copilot is so much more than just a fancy spell checker. If you wake up to a chaotic 50-message channel thread about a temporal fence failure, you do not have to read it all. Just ask Copilot to summarize the discussion and pull out the action items. You can ask it, "What is Kathy up to?" and it will securely check her public activity to let you know she's working on the 1920s currency rates. You can even join a meeting 20 minutes late and quietly ask Copilot to generate a private recap of exactly what you missed without interrupting anyone.
And finally, Section 6, 3 rules for survival.
To wrap up this mission briefing, we need to lock in an operational framework that stops digital chaos from taking over. And this brings us to the perfect, repeatable workflow loop. How should you actually be working every single day? Well, it starts in chat for quick private coordination. Then you meet via video to discuss the broader strategy and look at the data together. From there, you plan the actual execution by assigning tasks in the Planner tab. And finally, you co-author the deliverables in the Files section so everyone is working from a single source of truth. Chat, meet, plan, co-author. Stick to that loop and you are going to be miles ahead of everyone else.
So keep our top 3 golden rules for survival in mind. Number 1, avoid team sprawl. Please don't create a brand new team for every tiny project. Organize with channels within an existing team instead. Number 2, protect your focus. Ruthlessly tune out your notification noise in the settings, or I promise you, you will hate the app in a week. And number 3, respect the channel. Keep the fun memes out of the serious safety protocols channel, or people will mute it and end up missing critical updates. We've given you the ultimate blueprint for mastering your collaboration hub, from organizing your channels and files to harnessing the incredible time-saving power of AI Copilot. So, my final question for you is, now that you have all these powerful tools right at your fingertips, what massive, chaotic project are you going to streamline next?